Are you feeling bloated? I'm a certified personal trainer, and let's try some exercises to help you get some relief. But before we dive into these moves, I'd also recommend trying some cardio, walking, running, swimming, dancing, or any movement that helps to keep your digestive system moving. For these, you'll need a mat and some water, and so shall we get started? Our first exercise will be a cat-cow. So for this one, you're going to be on your mat, all fours. It's important that you have your hips and your shoulders aligned, so you would want your shoulders over your wrists and your hips right over your knees here. And for this movement, we are going to start by curving our back up towards the ceiling and letting that head drop forward, and we're going to hold this position for 10 breaths. You're really hollowing out here. Try to get as much air or movement into that spine as you can. And then we're going to drop and go into that opposite. So drop the chest towards the floor and keep that spine neutral. And we're going to hold this position for 10 seconds. And you're going to bring those shoulder blades back. We're going to repeat this 2 to 3 times for 1 minute. So we're going to come back up and put that back pointed up towards the ceiling. Get that movement in there. Drop the head down. Hold this for 10 seconds. And now we're going to drop this back down, chest down, stomach down. Keep the head neutral for 10 seconds. Those shoulder blades go back. And we're going to do this one more time. So come back up. Get that nice rounding of the back. The head goes down. We're going to hold a couple more seconds here. And we're going to drop the chest and the back towards the floor. Keep that head neutral. And we're going to come back to the middle. And there's your cat-cow. The torso twist. So for this exercise, I would want you to sit down on your mat, extend those legs all the way, and get comfortable here. First, we would want to bend your knees, bring them towards your chest. You want to engage your core, push your chest out, and bring those shoulder blades back. And now we're going to lift the heels and bring those knees towards your chest. Now, there's a variation. If you have lower back discomfort, you could put your heels on the ground gently, not shifting the entire weight over, but that takes a little strain off your back. But for the full version, you want to keep your heels off the ground. We're going to bring our hands together, and now we're going to twist to opposing sides. So in this case, we're going to start with our left. So you're going to reach over to the left side until your right elbow is past the left leg. And then we're going to come back to the middle, and we're going to reach over to the other side. And again, left arm is now past my right leg. We're going to get back to the middle. That is 1. So we're going to do 10 repetitions. So here we go. We're going to go over. There's that. Back. 1. That's 2. Up. There. Back to the middle. That's 3. In. Over. That is 4. I'm going to bring it back to the middle. There. Here. It's 5. You should feel a really good burn in your stomach here. Maybe your hip flexors are feeling it as well. Take it over. Bring it back. That's 6. Over. There is 7. Back to the middle. We're going for 8 here. Nice. We have 2 more to go. There's that 9. Back to the middle. There. And last one. Over. In. And done. There you go. So 10 repetitions each side. You'd want to do about 2 to 3 sets for these, or as many times as you'd like. Sphinx pose. So for this exercise, we're going to lay flat on the floor with your stomach on the floor, your face down, and we're gonna start all the way down. I would bring your elbows towards the side of your chest and your palms are facing down. Now for the movement itself, we're going to press up through those elbows up only into that back bend. So right here, and your head comes up, but it stays in a neutral way. So your neck stays nice and neutral right here. And we're going to come back down to the ground. This one's a great beginner back bend exercise because you're pressing up only to this part right here. So your elbows stay on the ground. You're pushing back into that lower back bend and we're taking it back down. Right there, we're gonna do 5 repetitions here. Up we go. You gotta stretch through the stomach where some of that bloating relief comes from and back down. And we're gonna do 2 more here. Up, keep those elbows on the ground, push through it, and back down. And we're going to go for our last one. Up, right there. Hold it for a breath, take it back down, and there we go. That is your Sphinx pose. Extended puppy pose. Now this exercise is fantastic because it gives you the benefit of the child's pose, but also a little bit of that downward dog stretch that you get. So for this exercise, we're going to start in that 4-point position, and we're going to bring the legs out, your knees out to more than hip width apart, so about the width of your mat. And your hands are aligned, so your shoulders are aligned over your wrist. And in this position, we're going to walk the hands out while we are dropping slightly back and dropping that back towards, or the chest towards the floor. We're not gonna go fully into a child's pose, but you should feel a stretch in that upper back and shoulder area and drop it down as far as you can. This is depending on your flexibility. You're going to come down lower or not quite as low. And then walk the hands back, and we're going to do 3 to 5 repetitions here. So let's do 5 of these. Walk it out, and then drop your shoulders down, your hips slightly back, and you should feel that stretch in the shoulders. And we're going to take a deep breath, and we're going to come back out of it and walk it back. And we're going to do that 2 more times here. So let's go out, walk it out. Here we go. Push it back on those hips, but also down towards the floor. So chest towards the floor. Get that stretch in the back and the shoulders and your stomach. Come back out, walk it back. We're going to do this 1 more time now. All right, here we go. Last one, walk it out. We're going to push it down, hips slightly back, and chest down. So a little bit of that dropping through that spine. Nice, good stretch. Get another good deep breath in. And here we go. Let's come back here, walk it back. And now that is your extended puppy pose. I hope you're feeling better. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more content like this from Healthline. Also, if you want more information about bloating relief, sign up for the Healthline Digestive Health newsletter in the link below. See you next time.